Welcome to another episode of Shipper War.
Shipper War. When ship happens, I'm there.
So first up is Spider-Man reboot news. So supposedly Emma Stone is going to be Mary J. Watson. It's not exactly confirmed, but she is a redhead and she is a runner-up for the new Spider-Man film. First they said that Mary J. Watson wouldn't be in the film, and now it's that she will be in the film, but she's still not going to be a love interest to Peter Parker or Spider-Man. So sticking with the theme of casting, supposedly, finally, the casting for Edward and Bella's love child has been cast, and the actress is 9 years old, which is interesting because if you read the Twilight books and you read Breaking Dawn, Nettie is only a couple of months old, or maybe she's 3 years old, the max, because in the books it reads like she's still a toddler throughout most of the books. So for her to be changed from being a toddler to a 9-year-old, maybe it's easier for them to work with a older child actress than working with a 3-year-old. So if you're a Star Wars fan and a shipper of Han Solo and Princess Leia or Anakin and Padme, well, you have something to look forward to, and that is that the Star Wars films are all going to be re-released in theaters, but they're going to be in 3D. They're going to start releasing the films in 2012, and then every year after that, they're going to release each film. They're going to start off with the first episode, which is The Phantom Menace, and then they're going to work from there. So Ryan Reynolds was recently interviewed, and he was talking about Sandra Bullock and how he would love to make another movie with her. All I'm saying about these two together in a film is it better be a romantic comedy. If it's not a romantic comedy, then forget about it, because the proposal was a funny, amazing film, and those two have great chemistry on film, and together, comedy, awesome, very funny. So if they do make another film together, please be a romantic comedy, because if it's not a romantic comedy, then I will be pretty disappointed. So for those who are looking forward to Anne Hathaway's film One Day, there's an actual review of the film talking about, comparing the film to When Harry Met Sally type of film. It's saying it's the British version of that, and how the two lead actors in the film have good chemistry with each other, and it talks about all kinds of different things and what to look forward to in the film. So if you're really looking forward to the film and you kind of somewhat want to get spoiled before seeing the film, I suggest you read this article. So the posters that have released this week is the one for The Tourist, is the Angelina Jolie and Johnny Depp film, and a new Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows poster has been also released, and it has Ron, Hermione, and Harry running through a forest. Visually the poster is beautiful. I really like it. It's very nice. So the trailers that have released this week, there's only one new trailer, and that trailer is titled KE Baad. It's a Bollywood film, and it's about a couple who break up and then they're trying to make up and they fight a lot. So basically the premise of the story is about two people who break up, they fight a lot, and I guess by the end of the film they're going to end up making up. The Shipperness movies that came out this past weekend, there's only one, and that's Barry Monday. So if you haven't seen that movie, I suggest you go see that movie now. So the first TV news is coming out of Big Bang Theory, and the news is that Kelly Kuroko had an interview where she talks about her real-life relationship with Johnny Galecki. Well, supposedly nobody knew about this relationship. Their on-screen characters are dating, but nobody knew in real life the two are dating. So that's the big thing. So if you are a Big Bang Theory fan and had no idea those two were dating, well, supposedly they were dating for 2 years, and now they're broken up. Other TV news is coming out of Vampire Diaries. Ian Somerhalder was interviewed, and he talks about the Damon and Elena relationship, and he basically says that Dana and Elena are in a very bad spot in their relationship, and he doesn't see them becoming good friends or even getting together anytime soon. So this is Smallville news, but not really Smallville news. It has to do with the shippers of Smallville, the Lana shippers, which is Clark and Lana shippers. One shipper from the group made this amazing video. I'm in it, so more reason to check it out. And the video is just simply amazing. Kat got this idea to do this video, and she made it, and a bunch of us just came together and helped her create this video, and this video was then made, and not only is it featured on YouTube, but it was also sent to the writers of Smallville, kind of like an appreciation of what they gave us back in the earlier seasons with Clark and Lana and the relationship that we truly enjoyed when watching Smallville. So if you are a Clark and Lana fan or you're just curious, I suggest you check out the video here. So the final TV news and news in general is coming out of Chuck. The actress Yvonne Strahovski, who plays Sarah Walker on Chuck, was interviewed, and she talks about the romantic relations between Sarah and Chuck and what's there to look forward to this upcoming season. So if you're a big Chuck and Sarah fan, which I know there's a really big following for those two, I suggest you read this interview if you haven't already read it already. So that is all for this episode of Ship Aboard. Goodbye, and until next time.